Kumusta kayong lahat? Hope everybody's having a good time. Hope everybody's safe at home. And I hope everybody's going to enjoy our episode today and our show today. You just got married, correct?
Yes, Matteo, that's correct. Kung ikaw, you've been happily married for about 9 months now, ako naman happily married din for about 11 months. So medyo magkasunod lang tayo. I'm sure na itong usapan na to magiging masaya kasi we get to relate to each other and we get to share our experiences and realizations so far. So excited na ako sa kwentuhan natin, bro. Pero before we begin, I'd like to invite everybody to join the conversation by commenting below and using our official hashtag #MakeItMutual. So, Matteo, bro, kamusta ka? What have you been up to?
Really good, man. Everything is good. Everything is good. I'm sure it's been a wild ride for everybody. We've been in quarantine for a long time, but I think things are starting to move forward. People are starting to work within the new normal and adjusting and pivoting and moving forward. Because if we just sit back and relax, nothing's gonna happen. So we gotta move forward and adjust to what is happening. Kumbaga, no?
I agree with you. That's really the way to go. Are you mostly working from home or lumalabas ka pa rin for your projects?
We started working from home a lot, a month or two back. But now, we've been going around, we've been going out to studios and shooting here and there. But of course, the safety protocols are very, very strict, which is a very, very good thing. This pandemic has done a lot of changes in society, not just negative, but also a lot of positive aspects came out of it. No, especially in the working environment, people are more efficient. People are more basically efficient in everything they do. No, everything's just straight to the point. You go to work, you go home to your loved ones, and you spend time wisely and more quality, kumbaga.
Yeah, I think pretty much around this time, yung mga tao medyo sanay na sa work from home setup, no? So, alam na nila kung saan sila mag-work, naka-set up na yung kanilang workspace, and they're all very comfortable na. Ready na just in case na medyo tumagal pa.
Yeah.
Bro, I know that you're 9 months married now, and bilang bagong mister, alam natin na maraming changes sa buhay natin. Maraming changes kasi we just got married, tapos nadagdagan pa because of the pandemic. Share mo naman sa amin ano yung mga adjustments na pinagdadaanan at mga kinaya mo.
Yeah, 9 months. Thanks for reminding me. Everything's good, man. I love marriage. I love being married. I love the married life. It's just the best thing. It's the best chapter of my life. I recommend it to all my friends and my loved ones. I always tell them, marriage has been the best thing ever. It's not perfect, it's not all ups. There's always its ups and downs, and you get to learn more about your partner. You get to learn more about yourself. You get to learn more about life. So it's a beautiful journey. It's a journey that I recommend once you've found that perfect one for you. And every day is a learning day. Every day is a learning day. So that's how beautiful it is, kumbaga.
Alam mo, I agree with you. It's really a beautiful thing, and sabi nga nila na kahit kunwari matagal na kayo mag-boyfriend and girlfriend ng partner mo, iba pa rin talaga when you get married and you stay in the same house, marami kang matututunan about your finances. So mamaya pag-uusapan natin how getting married changed the way we handle our money, paano nagbago yung goals natin, and yung mga diskarte natin sa pera. Pero bago tayo dun sa serious stuff, pag-usapan natin muna ang love life mo, bro. Kasi I'm sure na marami ang interested dito. Sakto, we have a question from one of our followers on Facebook. Her name is Alexis, and Alexis asks, how long have you and your wife been together as a couple bago kayo nag-decide na magpakasal?
We've been together for quite a while. I think 6 years. If I'm not mistaken. A few years already. We've been together for a while. And, again, it's the best. It has been the best journey of my life. The boyfriend-girlfriend stage. I learned so much, not just about myself, about my partner, about life in general. I think being a student of life is one of the best things because there's always surprises. There's always new lessons you can learn. There's always new things to look out for. And having dreams is such a wonderful thing, and to actually dream and have goals for those dreams and actually achieve those and achieve them. It's just something very fulfilling. And all these dreams, mahaba pa dami pang mga dreams eh. Dami pa mga dreams. So we always have to work towards all these dreams and goals to achieve them in the future. So we've been together for a long time, and being married has opened up a new door and a new whole chapter for both of us.
Tagal din pala, no? 6 years. Alam mo, you said a very wonderful thing there about having dreams and building on them and really achieving them together. Kasi I think one of my realizations then when I got married is, syempre dati nung single ka, iisipin mo yung sarili mong dreams. Dreams about your career, your finances, and how you're going to go about life. Pero ngayon, dahil tayo ay married na with our partner, yung dreams natin, couple dreams na, di ba? So, let's say, kunwari, we want to have kids. We want to buy a house. Or we want to send our kids to this type of school. Ganyan. So, yung dreams natin magkasama na together with our partner.
Yes.
Bro, I know na marami tayong viewers ngayon na mister. Pero marami din yung mga magiging mister pa lang. Mga mag-boyfriend, mag-girlfriend. Meron mga sa audience natin yan. Baka pwede mo silang bigyan ng advice. Lalo na yung mga guys out there. Ikaw ba, paano mo nalaman na siya na she is the one?
Well, if you're asking me that question now, and if you ask me that question 9 months ago or a year ago, the answer would be different. It's so hard it's easy to answer, but hard to answer. I guess there's just a time that God comes down and says, God doesn't come down actually literally, but God just tells you that, this is the one, this is it. So I always knew that my partner was going to be, and I was always hoping that she was going to be my wife, but there was just, there's always fear, always indecisiveness, always, ito ba, ganito ba, are you sure, you're not sure? But there was just one day that it just hit me and it said, Matteo, this is it. I'm ready to take the next step. So it just happens. It just happens. You just have to let life take it and trust in God or whoever you believe in. Just trust it. It will just happen. I don't think you can always be 100% ready. I don't think you can be always 100% sure. There's always that percentage na, sigurado ba ako? Hindi ba ako sigurado? Alam mo yan? Always that. There's always fear. There's always fear because you always have that percentage of parang you don't know what's going to happen. So when you don't know what's going to happen, that's when fear comes in. Diba? So you just take it. You have to just take it because you love the person. This is what you want to go through. This is the next chapter you want to be in. So you just have to go through it. And you know what? When people always tell me how's it being married, what's the journey like, etc. Have you settled? You're going to settle down, etc. I don't like to use the term settling down because settling down means parang you're bam, parang ito na. This is it. This plate is for you. I believe marriage is two people coming together and expanding, growing, believing, dreaming, achieving goals together, becoming bigger than one. Kumbaga, no? If you are successful in what you do alone, when you get married, and I'm sure today you're even more successful than you were before because of your wife. I'm sure your wife is more successful today because of you. Alam mo yun, you guys synergize, work together, and become better versions of each other.
That's a beautiful answer, bro. And I agree with you. Talagang, alam mo, kapag meron ka ng significant other and meron ka ng partner in life, you are now more inspired to reach greater heights. And this time as a couple naman, di ba? So fast forward to today, and you're now married. Kwentuhan mo naman kami. what's a typical day like for you and your wife?
We like keeping active. Kumbaga, no? We get up early, very early in the morning. We go for a run, we exercise. It was fun because the first few months, the first few weeks we got married. We were just adjusting. It's the first time we lived together. Everything was adjustment period. Even now, every day is. But she was used to doing her own routine. I was used to my own routine. Now we're synergizing. We're molding into each other, and I'm following her. She's following me, and we're learning from each other. So basically, we just wake up early in the morning. We do our thing. We exercise. We like keeping active in the mornings. We like cooking. She loves baking. And we just try to keep busy every single day, especially with work now. Work's becoming more and more busier and busier every day, especially today, especially these days. So, time management and it's all good.
Yeah, you mentioned that you do a bit of cooking, tapos siya naman a bit of baking. And I actually saw in one of your vlogs na there was this event and you were cooking pasta, you were cooking steak and lobster. May question ako sa iyo, bro. Ano ang favorite ni wife mo na niluluto mo para sa kanya?
I do the Italian food, man. I do anything pasta, anything Italian, pasta pomodoro, pasta bongole, aglio olio, anything pasta I can do. My wife naman does all the Filipino food and all the baking, so I leave that to her.
So what's your favorite dish of her or pastry na binibake niya?
Adobo. She's very good at adobo. She's very good in anything she does. She's good. She's a perfectionist. Anything she does, she's the best. Baking, she does excellent cakes, and she does really good cakes. I always tell her, people go to school to bake. People take weeks, months, years to learn how to make a perfect cake or a perfect souffle. She pulled out a perfect souffle in her first try. So yeah.
Grabe, galing. I think ang maganda rin when you cook at home, syempre, it's made with love. And isa sa mga tip siguro na pwede natin i-share sa audience natin ngayon is instead of ordering out or papadeliver ka pa, ipagluto mo na lang yung significant other mo, di ba?
Yes, mo naman talaga mo ha? Kung ako yung lulutuin mo ako lang.
ako, na-perfect ko na ang pagsasaing. Hindi na masyadong basa, hindi na masyadong tayo. Yun ang na-perfect ko so far. Pero bro, mapunta naman tayo sa usapang finances kasi you've always been financially savvy. So, how are you sharing with your wife what you know about handling money?
I think finances is a very, very fun aspect in life, especially now that I'm married, now that I have a partner. It's even more fun. Before it was just about myself. Now it's actually about two people and two dogs and staff in the house and people. So basically, we have a lot of people in the house. It's not just about us. But it's fun, budgeting's fun, saving's fun, and thinking about the future is fun. I enjoy it. I enjoy it super. And it's her first time, so she's learning and she's enjoying and she's learning how to invest, where to invest, what to do. So it's a great experience that we're bonding and we're learning from each other. Because, I always believe it's not just important to be mentally healthy, physically healthy. I think it's also very, very important to be financially healthy and financially educated also. Because I think that's very, very important with the whole aspect of life.
And I'm sure na marami ka na-share sa wife mo, pero I'm sure na marami rin siyang na-share sa'yo or may mga natututunan ka rin na mga money management tips galing sa kanya. So, ano yung natutunan mo sa kanya na money management tip, kung meron man?
She knows, she does a lot now. Kumbaga, it's instinctive to her. It's within her. She doesn't spend too much. She likes saving. But there are just some things in life that we just have to spend for because, cost of living, sometimes we need things, we're going to so we have to do things. But it's very, very important that we have a budget and we know where we're spending, we know where our money is going in, we know our income, we know our cash flow, basically. And it's fun. Every single day it's nice because I was trained to treat life like a business now. So everything's in a spreadsheet, everything's in an Excel file. So if you ask me how much I spent last month for a dinner we did. I can bring it up on my computer and tell you. So everything's jotted down, everything's there. So if she has any questions, love, where did you spend this 500 pesos? I can go back and say, we spent it here. So, alam mo yun, it's very, very important to keep track of things and to start organized. You know, I always believe starting organized is the best. Don't do it once you have, once you pass 5 years, 10 years. You know, me, I made it a point to really begin really early, to just start the template early para maging organized kami in the future.
Maganda yun, no? Number 1, start early. Number 2, know how to track your expenses. Kasi totoo yan, minsan you look at your bank account and isipin mo, wait, saan na nga ba napunta to? Ano na nga ba yung ginastos ko? Pero if you have some sort of tracker, tulad sa'yo, it's an Excel sheet. So you get to track where your expenses are going. So makikita mo na, this month pala, ang laki ng nagastos ko in eating out. Or this month, ang laki ng nagastos ko sa hobby ko, something like that.
Yes.
So bro, I want to ask you, nanibago ka ba when you had to start making decisions together? So for example, you mentioned that you're tracking your expenses, you have an Excel file. When you were sharing this to your wife, parang nahirapan ka ba to implement this one? Or you found out na parang siya rin pala, ganito rin siya?
No, it wasn't a hard time. It was a fun, you know, finances and doing these things. This is fun. Budgeting's fun. All these things fun, no? But of course, it was a challenge at first to combine two books together, make it one, no? So it was a challenge in the beginning because syempre it's two separate people that I didn't know anything about, and then boom, we sit down and we jive together. So it was a challenge, but you know, kumbaga, you start it organized and clean in the beginning, and it will just follow. You have to have a system in everything you do. So I you know, just starting it with a system and then tuloy-tuloy na lang. Just follow the template.
You need to have a system in whatever it is that you're going to do. Gustong-gusto ko yan kasi that's actually one of the first things na ginawa rin namin ng wife ko when we got married. Kasi syempre may sarili kaming money habits, tracking systems, parang ganyan. So, we sat down, tapos talagang inisip namin, okay itong ginagawa mo ito, let me incorporate it with